Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going over 5 hugely profitable e-commerce niches to start selling in for 2021. E-commerce has grown a lot in the last decade, but in my opinion, there is still so much room for growth. That's really why I think it's one of the best businesses to start today. But the question is, what should I sell? So we're gonna go over some trending industries and products that could take your e-commerce store to the next level. Thank you to Alibaba.com for sponsoring this video. Let's get started. So the first e-commerce niche that you guys should check out is eco-friendly products. Right now, people are becoming more environmentally conscious. Businesses such as hotels are developing their own sustainable practices. The findings of a new study even reported that pro-environmental attitudes are viewed as sexy by women and men, which really says a lot about this eco-friendly cultural shift. Another eye-opening trend is that younger generations who still dominate internet consumption are showing through their activity on social media platforms that they are more conscious about their consumption. For example, the Reddit community called Zero Waste has exponentially increased its membership base over the past 3 years. There's really no doubt that the eco-friendly product niche has a substantial audience that will only grow larger. Now, there are plenty of opportunities to start an e-commerce business within this niche, particularly because eco-friendly products can mean so many different things. Here's some examples for you guys to think about. There's an online business called Wear Panda that develops sunglasses, watches, and other products made of bamboo, which is a really low impact plant. Another online business called 31 Bits designs beads made out of recycled paper. WeWood creates cool watches made out of wood, and for every watch sold, they will grow a tree. These are just some ideas that can hopefully motivate you. And yeah, the great thing is that with the eco-friendly niche, you can get really creative on how you apply this. That way you can create your own blue ocean instead of jumping straight into an overly saturated red ocean niche. The more creative you get, the better. And this is really a business niche that will not only address a young and exciting market, but also create products that will help save and preserve the planet. All right, the next profitable e-commerce niche is spiritual goods. If you guys don't know, spirituality seems to be super in nowadays. People are asking each other about their zodiac signs, interpreting each other's horoscopes, and engaging in all sorts of activities or discussions that address the spiritual. For example, more and more people on Reddit are subscribing to communities for topics like witchcraft, astrology, paganism, as well as magic. Pinterest has identified a significant increase in searches for topics like zodiac sign facts, fantasy map making, as well as protection crystals. Even major news sources are talking about this new culture, with the Wall Street Journal even describing spiritual thinking as a healthy practice. While I myself don't know too much about this niche, I do see the data and how it's really trending upwards in the real world, and I also see plenty of opportunities to start an e-commerce business within the spiritual goods niche. Now, many of these products are sold on Etsy, so a potential idea could be for you to start your own Etsy shop where you can sell your own protection crystals, zodiac merchandise, or anything else. Setting up an Etsy shop is actually quite easy, and Etsy provides guides to help you with that. Another avenue to consider is creating home decor or other pop culture items that revolve around spiritual themes. Urban Outfitters does exactly this, and you can take this theme and create other products or merchandise such as clothing, appliances, decorations, everyday items, or more. Really, the opportunities are endless, and to do research, I'd recommend doing something as simple as exploring these spirituality Reddit communities to see what most of these subscribers are into. Yeah, overall, a really great and upcoming niche to be in for e-commerce. As you've seen so far in this video, there is so much opportunity in the e-commerce space still. That's where today's sponsor comes in. Alibaba.com is the leading sourcing platform for e-commerce sellers. I've used them for all my businesses, and they are a platform that everyone uses to find suppliers and get their products made. They offer nearly 200 million products and 200,000 global suppliers to choose from, with an easy-to-use website and mobile app. As a business owner, you have the option for a variety of supply options: dropshipping, full customization, as well as ready-to-ship products. Sourcing products globally is normally quite complex and difficult, but Alibaba.com makes it so much safer with their tools like trade assurance, verified suppliers, and a 3D showroom. I've had dozens of products sourced through Alibaba.com and have always had a really great experience. So that's why I'm really excited that they were able to sponsor this video. Anyways, if you are a new or existing e-commerce seller, I highly recommend checking out their platform and finding your products to sell on there. Their Super September event is also going on, meaning that you get discounted products, shipping, and more for a limited time. It's really about spending less and selling more. The links will be in the description, and now back to the video. All right, so another really great possible e-commerce niche you guys can check out is home goods. So anything that has to do with the sale of home goods in general, whether it be plants, decor, home office appliances, or anything along those lines. With the pandemic, we saw a huge increase in consumer spending in the home goods niche. When we are at home more, it just makes sense that we'll spend more money to make our homes more comfortable and more visually appealing to live in. One of the largest e-commerce businesses in the world, Wayfair, with over 17,000 employees and over 20 million active customers, specializes in these types of products, proving that this niche has a massive addressable market. But just because such a large business like Wayfair exists doesn't mean that it's too late or it's too competitive to start selling within this area of products, because we can really niche down, customize our products, and sell on a whole range of platforms. So like I said, to begin with, home goods is a broad category, and within that category, you can really zero your business in on specifics. For example, your business can be dedicated to bathroom decor, kitchen decor, or home office decor. You can find a unique aesthetic that sets your business's home decor apart from the home decor of other businesses. And there are plenty of examples to get inspiration from. ABC Carpet and Home is an e-commerce business that specializes in items that carry this vintage, almost mystical aesthetic. Joybird is another online home decor shop that sells products with a more simplistic, often monochromatic aesthetic, focusing less on the color and more on the structural design of its furniture. Food 52 is an online home decor shop that specializes in kitchenware, selling items from aprons and mittens to coffee makers and tea kettles. I also see huge opportunities in home office decor as well as plant accessories. Again, within the niche of home decor, there are plenty of options and opportunities for you to set yourself apart from other e-commerce businesses. And yeah, in regards to demand, people are always going to be looking for ways to decorate their own homes. So yeah, perfect niche to get into to build a long-term business. All right, so the next e-commerce niche we're talking about is at-home fitness. Doing everything at home, from working to cooking to exercising, has been a common theme of the past year and may continue to be a common theme for years to come. If you're thinking about starting an e-commerce business, there's no better time to start selling at-home fitness equipment than now. We saw on YouTube just how ridiculous at-home workout channels grew. For example, Chloe Ting's channel, as well as hundreds of other fitness channels. Now, as the pandemic hopefully slowly settles down, I just think that it makes sense for people to want to stay home instead of going out to a crowded gym. So starting an in-home fitness e-commerce business does not mean you have to start selling products as complex or as bulky as treadmills and gym sets. Of course, that would be super expensive to start, so I don't recommend that, especially if you are new to e-commerce. Instead, you can sell products as simple as fitness bands, gym attire, exercise mats, battle ropes, and really the list goes on. These types of products are really customizable, and they're also very cheap to make, as low as like a few dollars per item to source. And if you really want to expand your catalog while still targeting your addressable market, you can even try selling products like protein powders or protein bars or other nutritional items that will benefit fitness lovers. Let's take a look at some of the very successful at-home fitness e-commerce businesses. First, we have Gymshark, which I know is not an exclusive at-home fitness company, but they are within that whole general niche. And this brand, they went from a small startup selling fitness supplements to having one of the most successful fitness apparel companies in the world, worth well over $1 billion today. There's also Women's Best, an online business that relies heavily on Instagram marketing to sell its supplements and vitamins for women. Even True Coach, whose business simply revolves around a mobile fitness app where coaches and trainers can teach clients online, has skyrocketed in user growth within the past year. Again, considering that many things nowadays can be and are being done at home, in-home or at-home fitness is a niche that has boomed and should not be going away anytime soon. Okay, so another niche that I don't ever see going away is the do-it-yourself home improvement niche. Starting a business within this niche can mean selling basic home necessities like light bulbs and lamps, or hardware and tools. DIY home improvement is yet another area of business that experienced significant growth within the past year, mostly because people were confined in their own homes and a lot of people could just not call people over to fix or install things. Looking into the future, Technavio projects the DIY home improvement retailing market to grow by $154.75 billion during 2021 to 2025, with a compounding annual growth of 5% during that period. There are plenty of reasons to explain this trend, and one of them is probably because people are just more passionate about taking on these DIY projects. It can definitely be very fun, and I think people really do love saving money. Either way, this is a niche that doesn't immediately come to one's mind when they think about an e-commerce business, but that should just be an indication that DIY home improvement could be a really great e-commerce niche to get into. I know a lot of the products I've talked about in this niche are quite difficult to compete in, but that's where you can really get creative. Think to yourself, yourself, is there anywhere in this niche where I can create a really niche down and customized product that doesn't cost too much money to make? Or are there any DIY home improvement products that aren't necessarily being sold right now, but could definitely solve a problem? For example, I know a lot of sellers are making customized plant backdrops, do-it-yourself wood patio flooring, wallpaper, and so much more. You do not need to make generic things like light bulbs, and in fact, I think that's the opposite direction you want to go in. Instead, for example, if you really want to do something in the lighting niche, consider creating cool and unique light fixtures, something that can't be bought at any home improvement store. I know that this whole DIY home improvement sort of blends with the home decor niche that I talked about earlier, but yeah, I guess for this niche, it's a little bit more DIY, do it yourself, whereas for home decor, it's things that you buy and they are ready to use already. Anyways, those are 5 of the best niches to create an e-commerce brand in 2021. And that's really just based on the research I did as well as firsthand experience. You want to choose niches that are trending upwards because we really want to create a long-term business that we can keep for many years or eventually sell in the future. And if you are creating a store based on a super trending product or a niche that might die out, then your opportunities for cashing out in the future are much, much less. That's it for this video. I hope you guys got some value out of it. And if you did, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. I make a ton of content about personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. Again, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.